Afternoon viewers, welcome to video 7 on Escort van restoration and modification build. God, can't believe we're up to video 7 and it's still in the same state as it were when I first got it. Well, it's still on its side anyway. Right, what have I got? I've still got engine bay to clean and sort out. All that surface rust, that all needs addressing, but it is just surface rust in engine bay, so that wants a damn good clean, rubbing down, painting white. And I've decided to get rid of this because I can't do how to clear it up. This sound deadening, that's all it is, and to stop a bit of heat getting into the cab, but there's precious little chance of that. So that's going to come out, and I'm going to paint all engine bay. It's all going to be white. All flooring's done now, all welding's done. Well, welding's done on floor anyway, as I showed you in the last video. We've repaired all these as best we can, and yeah, so it's had another dose of Victan. Now Victan, it's basically another version of Cure Rust. This is it. It's same as Cure Rust. It's same thing. You paint it on rusty metal. It goes purple, and then it goes black. It's chemical reaction, turns rust allegedly back to some sort of stable metal, but that's what it says on tin anyway. Whether it actually works or not, I don't know. So not kidding, I can never find out in this garage. So yeah, it's had another dose of Victan. Now some places are virtually impossible to get to on these vans. Let me find me torch. Up behind there, it's an utter nightmare. There's no wonder they rot like hell, because virtually impossible to get up inside. So I don't suppose you saw much of that, but I'll try and show as best I can. It's they're just huge cavities, and it's so difficult to get in to treat it. So while I were in Wickes the other day, I come across these brushes. Seen them before, but I thought not about them. But they're a really long handle's a foot long, and brush head is on at an angle. These are only £4, these from Wickes, and when it comes to painting inside here, yeah, they're absolutely great because you can get right up into crevices. So if anybody's got a project on what's got some really awkward nooks and crannies, then I highly recommend these brushes. Yeah, for the sake of £4, saves a lot of messing about. So I've rebuilt them bumper hangers because I don't know if you remember, but them inner bumper hangers, 2 of them on inside, were in absolutely immaculate nick, but one on outside, both the outside ones there, they were absolutely rotten. So I finished going to rebuild them, but they've come out all right. That's crap what I had to chop out, but bolts had rotted into them on that one, On the other side I'd spent ages drilling bolt out and then chuffing bumper hanger just fell apart, and so I'd wasted my time there. So that's where I've got up to now. I'm still waiting for rear wheel arches, and so I can put some new wheel arches on. That inner wheel arch, I've repaired that and just ground that back, but I still need a pair of wheel arches, which I'm really struggling to get hold of. But I'm going to plod on anyway. So yeah, my next step with this is I'm going to seam seal all joints, all new welds, all way at chassis goes, all there. This is all going to be seam sealed. Because I spent about 18 hours scraping old seam sealer off. I'm going to put more on, but I'm not seam sealing all flats like it were from factory. I'm just doing all joints, all there with what's been repaired and welded. I'm going to seam seal all that, and then we should be ready to put some stone chip on. But I'm not sure whether I'm going to stone chip engine bay or just paint it. I suppose for elevate, well, I've got stone chip out, I might as well stone chip all lot. So yeah, I'll catch you in a bit, guys, when I've done a bit more. Right, I was saying a couple of minutes ago that most of welding were done on floor, and hopefully absolute basics at bottom should have been done. And then I remembered I've got this battery tray to sort out, and if you remember, battery tray, there were only what I thought were a couple of holes in battery tray. So I thought, right, I'll whip like insulation out, what's in car footwells below battery tray. I thought I'll whip that out and I'll start and make a few repairs on that battery tray. So I thought, because I could already see holes from under the bonnet, it weren't going to be that bad. But I'll introduce you to the horrors of the MK6 Escort battery tray. There's no wonder this van, when I took carpet out, were absolutely full of water. So I'll try and show you as best I can. But that's one of the holes I weren't expecting. Yeah, that's it. Sorry, I don't know what I'm pointing at up there, but yeah, I don't know if you can get that. But that hole is behind a plastic cover. What goes behind battery, there's a plastic cover with a few electrical solenoids on, and this was all what were behind there. And then you go underneath, and it's just absolutely rotten right across to. I find it difficult to show you. That's great big holes all the way across there. So just when you think you're making a bit of forward progress, there's even an hole right through there. You think you're making a bit of forward progress, and then this bloody van throws you a curveball. So yeah, I were hoping to be seen back at welding, but bit of wishful thinking, I think that. Seen of it. Right, I found the only cure to sort this battery tray out is just to cut all the crap out. So, in search for good metal, that's how much crap I've had to cut out. Absolutely horrendous. This is piece I've had to cut out. Where's my glasses gone? This is a bit what looked bad from inside, and that's what it was like from inside. There's no wonder it was letting water in and hand or fist. I mean that's horrendous. I don't know. Holier than a church on a Sunday morning, I'm not kidding. Right, I'm going to separate that bit what supports battery. It's just spot welded. I'm going to drill them 2 spot welds there. One there, one's rotted out anyway. 2 spot welds there. Put a plate in where that lived, and start making some repairs. This has slowed me down a bit, but that's what car restoration's all about. See you later. Alexa, off. That's battery tray partly repaired. All great big oils. It's filled in. I've just got to put my mounts back. These that's got to go back in. Only going to spot weld that back in. There's another one somewhere what's in a rectangle. That's other side. I don't know. I'm going to try and clean this up, but it's a bit thin. I might finish up having to make a new one of these. But yep, that's for one side at battery. That's for back side at battery. So yeah, this 5-minute job's finished up taking nearly all day. Well, that's them extra brackets in there what supports battery. I cleaned that up and it managed to be salvageable. There's still some strength in it just to support battery, because it tucks under the battery. That were missing. I've had to put that in, put that back in, and there's a battery clamp screws onto there. So yeah, it wants seam sealing, then stone chipping, and that's another job off my list. One what I weren't expecting to do. Well, I were expecting to repair them oils, but I weren't expecting it to be as bad as that. But there you go. See you shortly. So I started cleaning this engine bay up and wheel arch, and I did manage to find a patch of rust. I thought it were only surface rust, but I managed to find an hole there. I've made it as big as I can. I've made a repair plate. Put my hand on it. So I'm going to take that repair plate in there, and that's it. I can crack on with cleaning and preparing this engine bay and both wheel arches for some stone chip. So yeah, felt lucky that that was only all I found. Which is a winner. Chicken dinner. Right, that's all welding finished now, apart from the wheel arches. Both the wheel arches are bad like that, so I've got them to sort out. But actual floor part is now done. That's that grey down there you can see is seam sealer. So all seams are all now waterproof and sealed. Top part's easier to see. I masked it all off while I seam sealed it. Some people class that a bit anal like, but I like it to look as neat as possible. That welding job up there, that last hole what I found, that's all welded up and seam sealed. Battery tray, what I found yesterday. Oh, I might need my torch down there. Oh, I don't know. But that's all completely welded in and seam sealed. It's had 2 doses of seam sealer on. So yeah, I've cleaned out loose rust what were in engine bay. That's now got Victan on, so that'll want a day or 2 to dry. In fact, I'll sit it right way up and that should dry tomorrow. Then I can clean engine bay, all oil, and we can finally get some stone chip on this and make floor look somewhat like. Yeah, so I'm going to call this an end to video. I think we're up to video 7 now. I've lost track, lost will to live, lost everything. So yeah, I'm going to call it an end to video 7, and thanks once again for all your support. All subscribers new and old, it's all much appreciated. If you could give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down, that'd be cool. But that's it then. See you in video 8. Stay tuned.